The year he stopped chasing gold was the year his wealth multiplied. While everyone else dug frantically for quick strikes, he planted seeds in silence. 10 years later, his harvest fed him forever. This is the asymmetric positioning principle. You're in a gold rush right now. You don't see it because the gold has different names. Quick wins, fast returns, immediate gains. Everyone around you is digging frantically, chasing the strike that changes everything overnight. Meanwhile, the silent harvest grows in places no one watches. Let me show you what happens when you stop digging and start planting. This is called the asymmetric positioning principle. You put small amounts at risk in places where the downside is capped, but the upside is exponential. Picture a mining town in 1851. Everyone arrives for gold. To men. Same dollar, 5,000 saved, same opportunity, different strategies. One digs, one plants. Watch what happens over 10 years. James arrives at the gold fields. He's here to strike it rich. Takes his $5,000, buys equipment, stakes a claim, starts digging. Day 1, he finds $12 worth of gold. Day 2, $8. Day 3, $15. He's making money. Not getting rich, but making money. Every day requires his effort. Every dollar comes from the ground through his hands. The math is simple. Dig more, find more. Stop digging, find nothing. Month 1, James makes $380. Good money. He's exhausted but optimistic. This is the gold rush everyone talks about. Hard work. Immediate returns. Visible progress. He sees the gold. He holds it. He sells it. The feedback loop is instant. Dig, find, sell, repeat. You arrive at the same mining town the same week. Same $5,000. But you see something James doesn't see. Everyone needs food. Everyone needs shelter. Everyone needs tools. The miners are digging. Nobody's planting. Nobody's building infrastructure. Nobody's thinking past tomorrow's gold. You take your $5,000 and buy land on the edge of town. Not mining land, farming land. $2,000 for 20 acres nobody wants. You take $1,000 and buy apple tree saplings. Plant 200 trees. You take $500 and buy vegetable seeds. Plant 5 acres. You take the remaining $1,500 and build a small storage shed. Month 1, you make $0. Your trees are saplings. Your vegetables are seeds. Your investment is invisible. James made $380. You made nothing. James is winning. Everyone watching agrees. You're planting while everyone else is getting rich. You look foolish. You look slow. You look like you're missing the opportunity. Month 6. James has made $2,240 from mining. Consistent income. He's refined his technique. He's averaging $373 monthly. Solid returns. He's covering expenses with $100 left over. He's not getting rich, but he's making steady money. The symmetrical bet is paying off. Work equals reward. Effort equals income. You've made $120. Your first vegetable harvest sold at the market. Miners bought them. Fresh food in a town of canned goods. Demand was high, but supply was tiny. You spent most of that $120 on more seeds and maintaining your saplings. Your apple trees won't fruit for 3 more years. Month 6, you're still losing the visible game. James has made 20 times what you've made. Everyone knows it. But here's what's happening in silence. Your vegetables are now producing every month. Small amounts. $120, then $180, then $240 monthly. It's not much, but it's passive income. You plant once. Harvest repeatedly. The work-to-reward ratio is asymmetric. 10 hours of planting generates 30 harvests. James must dig new ground every single day for the same income. Year 1. James made $4,476 from mining. Impressive. Consistent. He worked every day. His equipment is wearing out. He's tired. But he made money. Everyone sees his success. Gold in hand, money in pocket. The symmetrical bet delivered symmetrical returns. You made $2,160 from vegetables, less than half what James made. Your apple trees are growing, but still not fruiting. You spent money maintaining them. Everyone thinks you made a mistake. Too slow, too patient, too hopeful. Gold is here now. Your harvest is years away. You look like you're losing. Year 3, James is still mining. He's made $13,428 total over 3 years. He's good at mining now, efficient, experienced, but he's hitting diminishing returns. The easy gold is gone. He's digging deeper, working harder, making the same money. The symmetrical bet has a ceiling. His daily effort caps his daily income. Your vegetables now generate $420 monthly, $5,040 annually. You've almost matched James's annual mining income with crops that require 10 hours of work weekly instead of 60. But the silent part is just starting. Year 3. Your apple trees fruit for the first time. 200 trees. Each produces 60 apples in the first year. 12,000 apples. You sell them for 10 cents each. That's $1,200 from trees you planted 3 years ago. Work you did once. Paying repeatedly. Year 3 total. $6,240 from your land. You've now surpassed James's annual income, but this is asymmetric. Your work isn't increasing, your income is. The trees mature. Production multiplies. Next year, each tree produces 100 apples. Then 150. Then 200 at full maturity. Year 5. James made $4,492 that year. Same as always. 5 years of consistent digging. Same income. Linear returns. Symmetrical bet plateaued. His body is aging. Its efficiency declining. The ceiling is visible. He can see the upper limit of his strategy. Work more, earn slightly more. Stop working, earn nothing. You made $14,680 in year 5. Your vegetables generated $6,480. Your apple trees, now maturing, produced 20,000 apples, $2,000 in sales. But here's where asymmetry explodes. You took $6,200 of your passive farm income and bought mining claims others abandoned, not to dig, to lease. Miners needed claims. You charged 20% of their yield. You risked $6,200. Capped downside, unlimited upside. 3 miners on your leased land generated $8,200 in royalties that year. Your positioning is now asymmetric at 3 levels. Vegetables you plant once. Apple trees you planted years ago. Mining royalties from claims you're not working. All 3 generate income without daily effort. The harvest is silent. The growth is exponential. Year 7. James made $4,280, slightly declining. He's 40, his back hurts. Mining is hard on a body. He's thinking about what's next. He's made roughly $31,000 over 7 years. He's saved $4,200. He has no assets. When he stops digging, the money stops. The symmetrical bet gave him income, but no escape. You made $31,460 in year 7 alone. Vegetables, $7,200. Apple trees at peak production, $14,400. Mining royalties from 5 leased claims, $9,860. You worked 20 hours weekly managing it all. James worked 60 hours weekly digging. You made 7 times his annual income in 1/3 the time. The asymmetric positioning multiplied your small initial risks into exponential returns. But the silent part is the reinvestment. Year 7, you took $18,000 of passive income and bought more land. Planted more trees, more vegetables, more leased mining claims. You're not consuming the harvest, you're expanding it. The asymmetry compounds. Small risks, capped downside. Exponential upside, multiplying across multiple positions. Year 10, James stopped mining. His body couldn't continue. He's 43. He saved $6,800 total. No assets. No passive income. He's looking for other work. 10 years of hard digging. All he has is savings that will drain as he lives on them. The symmetrical bet gave him a decade of income and nothing beyond it. You made $67,200 in year 10. Your original 20 acres produced $28,800 annually. The 40 additional acres you bought in years 5 through 8 produced $24,600. Your 15 leased mining claims generate $13,800. Total work required, 15 hours weekly. You're 33, you never have to dig again. The silent harvest built itself into perpetual income. You can stop working. the asymmetric positions continue paying. Here's what nobody tells you about asymmetric positioning. The first 3 years look like failure. James made visible money. You made invisible progress. Everyone judged you by year 1 returns. Nobody calculated year 10 compounding. The silent harvest requires patience while everyone else celebrates quick wins. The asymmetric principle works like this. You risk small amounts in positions where failure costs little, but success multiplies exponentially. James risked his time daily for symmetrical returns. Work $100 worth. Make $100. You risked $5,000 once for asymmetric returns. Plant trees that produce $14,400 annually for 30 years. The initial risk was small and capped. The upside was unlimited in compounding. Check your current positioning. Are you digging or planting? Are your bets symmetrical or asymmetric? If you're trading time for money daily, you're digging. Capped upside, linear returns. If you're building assets that work without you, you're planting. Uncapped upside, exponential returns. Most people chase quick wins. Crypto tips, stock plays, real estate flips, trading, side hustles that pay immediately. All digging, all symmetrical. Risk $1,000 to make $1,200. Risk your time to make some money. Upside and downside are proportional. You can see the ceiling before you start. Asymmetric positioning means finding bets where you risk little but gain exponentially if successful. Your Monday protocol is direct. Identify 3 asymmetric positions you can take this month. Not digging, planting, not trading time for money. Building assets that multiply silently. Position 1. Take $500 to $2,000 and invest in broad market index funds. Set automatic monthly contributions. This is your apple trees. They grow silently. In 30 years, this position multiplies 10x to 15x. Small risk. Exponential upside. You plant it once. It compounds forever. This is position 2. Take 20 to 40 hours and create one digital product, course, template, guide, tool, something you build once that sells repeatedly. This is your vegetable garden. Small-time investment. Unlimited sales potential. You create it once. It generates income for years. Position 3. Take existing skills and create one royalty or residual income stream. License something. Build affiliate systems. Create subscription value. This is your mining royalties. You set it up once. It pays percentage-based income as long as it runs. Small setup cost. Compounding returns. Month 1, these 3 positions generate $0 to $200. Everyone digging gold makes $400. You look slow, you look wrong. You're planting while everyone celebrates quick wins. Month 6, your positions generate $300 to $600 monthly. The diggers still make $400. You're approaching parity. But your trajectory is exponential. Theirs is linear. Year 3, your positions generate $1,500 to $3,000 monthly. The diggers still make $400. You've surpassed them. Your work isn't increasing. Your income is. The silent harvest is starting. Year 10, your positions generate $5,000 to $12,000 monthly. The diggers burned out at year 7. You're harvesting perpetually from seeds planted years ago. Same initial risk. Exponentially different outcome. Be honest about the gap. Years 1 through 3 feel like failure. Everyone else shows quick wins. You show nothing. James had gold in hand every week. You had seeds in ground for years. The asymmetric bet requires patience during the silent growth phase. Most people quit planting and start digging because they can't handle looking slow while others look fast. But 10 years pass, whether you plant or dig. 10 years from today, you'll either have perpetual harvest from asymmetric positions, or you'll have saved money from symmetrical digging. Both require effort. Only one compounds silently into freedom. James dug for 10 years and ended with savings. He planted for 3 years and harvested for 7. James traded his time for money until his body broke. You traded small risks for exponential returns until money worked without you. Same starting capital, same 10 years, completely different positioning, completely different outcome. The silent harvest doesn't announce itself. No one celebrates your year to apple tree growth. No one notices your month 5 index fund contributions. No one sees your digital product sitting in a corner of the internet selling occasionally.
Nice.
The harvest is invisible until it's massive. Then everyone asks how you got lucky. You didn't get lucky. You stopped digging and started planting. Small risks. Capped downside. Exponential upside. Asymmetric positioning. Silent harvest. 10 years of patience. You're standing where James stood in year 1. Everyone around you is digging, chasing quick wins, celebrating immediate returns. You can dig with them. Symmetrical bets. Linear income, visible progress, where you can plant in silence. Asymmetric bets. Exponential income. Invisible progress that becomes undeniable harvest. 10 years pass either way. The question is what you're building during those years. Quick gold that stops when you stop, or a silent harvest that feeds you forever? Plant this month. Harvest next decade. Apply this. Watch what happens.